Ayo Dosunmu is averaging 16 points on 66% shooting from the field, right? That's really good. The Bulls last night, for example, had a plus 23.5 net rating when he was on the team on the court. And when you factor in, there hasn't been a single game this preseason where the Bulls have had a negative net rating when Ayo was on the court. Through 3 games, we have a positive net rating of 13.6 when Ayo is on the court. That is really freaking good. Ayo is having himself, like, he is settling into his role in the 6-man role, and he's doing it offense and defensively. And that's the thing that makes it something that stands out, is the fact that it's not just defense. It's not inconsistent shooting either, right? He's shooting the ball pretty damn well from the field. Also, that 66% from the field is really good. And, I know somebody's going to say, well, is that sustainable? Keep in mind, we've seen Ayo have over 50% shooting seasons. Like, he's always really been a smart shooter. He doesn't gamble a lot on the shots. Now, his 3-point shot comes and goes, but overall shooting from the field, Ayo has always had, always been around 50% from the field. So, if he brings that again for this team, I think that's gonna be something that this team could absolutely use into there. Now, I'll say this, and I said this on yesterday's show, it is what it is. But to me, if the Bulls' slow starts continue, right, and let's say that they get into the season, you're talking about your 15, 16 games into the season, and slow starts have continued to be a problem for the Bulls, at that point, I probably would look to start Ayo. Even with needing that offense off the bench, I would probably look into it and consider it, because it brings the balance of both for you. Okoro shot the ball like 30% from the field so far, right? Now, I will say Okoro has been taking some shots, and shots that have looked pretty good when he's taking them. So hopefully that starts regression to the mean, where eventually he starts hitting those at a better rate, and then we'll be fine there, and then you don't have to worry about it. But it is something to watch and monitor. But Ayo is having a big impact for this team. And like we said, even coming into the season, it's not necessarily about who starts, it's about who finishes. And so far, through 3 preseason games, Ayo has not only shown himself to be one of the most consistent Bulls so far through preseason, but I do trust him to be in that closing lineup because of his ability on offense, his ability on defense, and to just bring those things for the Chicago Bulls. If Ayo keeps this up, it's going to be a really big impact for this team, and it's something that I don't think you can really overlook if he's giving you that consistently. And that's why, even with Kobe out, with Kevin Huerter out, I do think the reason why Billy Donovan is keeping Ayo coming off the bench is because that, he wants Ayo to settle into that role, to settle into that player that comes in and change the tempo, changes all the stuff about a team. And Ayo so far has really responded to that. Really great performances through Ayo through 3 preseason games.